Hunter Biden made $50,000 a month. That's the definition of corruption. We know he got it only because of his family connections.
Family connections, So you're the son of a congressman, and now you're a senator speaking to a room full of supporters of a trust fund baby who got rich off of his daddy's money and then put his own children into his cabinet, and, well, his administration, and you're talking about using family connections and criticizing that. Please, bro. Come on, that's not the rugged individualism that your insane namesake Ayn Rand spoke of. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. He also said something that bordered on illegality.
The whistleblower needs to come before Congress as a material witness because he worked for Joe Biden at the same time Hunter Biden was getting money from corrupt oligarchs. I say tonight to the media, do your job and print his name.
So there's a lot to unpack there, but firstly, he worked for Joe Biden. That's what he's trying to say. That is such a ridiculous and gross mischaracterization of what happened. He was allegedly assigned to the National Security Council at the White House. That is not working for Joe Biden. Such a lie, truly. And secondly, Rand Paul, what happened to being in favor of privacy rights? Weren't you rightly hammering the Obama administration for the NSA program? And now you're pushing the media to expose the identity of a whistleblower to intimidate the witness, which really just borders on a felony. It seems odd that Paul would demand the whistleblower's identity be released, considering he's usually the first one to get up and demand civil liberties not be infringed upon. In May 2015, the libertarian-leaning senator said the Republican Party gets all caught up in the Second Amendment, which is fine, but we don't protect the Fourth Amendment enough. But actually, I think neither party ends up protecting the Fourth Amendment enough, which is the right to privacy. In January 2018, he decried the passage of a surveillance bill in the House, saying no American should have their right to privacy taken away. Except the whistleblower, when I want to capitalize on Donald Trump's popularity with my base and link arms with him while still trying to pretend I have principles. And he was asked about this statement today in DC, I believe, and he gave this weak tea answer.
The whistleblower laws, though, they protect a whistleblower. You know it's illegal to out a whistleblower.
Actually, you see, you got that wrong, too.
No,
I mean,
we don't.
You should work on the facts. Here's the thing is, the whistleblower statute protects the whistleblower from having his name revealed by the Inspector General. Even the New York Times admits that no one else is under any legal obligation.
So his father, Ron Paul, well, like crazy in many ways, like wanting to go back to the gold standard, he did have principles as a legislator. He's still alive. I'm not trying to talk about him in the past tense. But Rand Paul pretends to be a libertarian. And while he may do a good thing once in a while, like working with Bernie Sanders, along with Mike Lee, to try to end our intervention in Yemen and Ro Khanna and all of them, like 90%, 95% of the time he's voting with the party line, even when they're overspending and he pretends like he cares about cutting the deficit, all this stuff, even in this insane Trump era. So he's voting with the Republican Party, even with them. And that's because Trump has basically turned the entire GOP base into Trump cultists who basically have to do whatever he says. And if you aren't sufficiently loyal, if you aren't a sufficiently loyal lawmaker in the Trump era, the base is going to say you've got to go, and they're going to primary you out for someone more extreme. That is the Trump effect, and that's one of the most dangerous aspects of the Trump presidency.